Welcome back. Now for your 5-day weather forecast, we go outside to Clover Sterling.
Today will be cloudy for most of the day. Expect a little sunshine until late afternoon with a high of 13 degrees. Tonight, increased cloudiness with a few showers in the evening and ending before midnight. Expect a low of 1 with a risk of frost. Friday will be sunny with a high of 9 and a low of 1. Saturday, expect 60% chance of showers and increased cloudiness with a high of 13 and a low of 3. It will be windy on Sunday with a high of 17 and a low of 11. Monday is back to cloudy skies. Expect a high of 13 and a low of 7. And that's it for your 5-day weather forecast. Now back to the studio with Melinda and Kristen.
Thanks, Clover. Turning now to national and international news. U.S. Vice President Joe Biden will face off against Republican Congressman Paul Ryan in the vice presidential debate in Kentucky tonight.
It's good to see you all.
The debate is expected to focus on economy and foreign policy. Much of the attention will be directed at Biden to see if he can reverse the momentum of the Democratic campaign. Political experts say Biden has an edge on foreign policy and Ryan on the economy. The debate will air at 8:55.
A Yemeni security official at the U.S. Embassy was killed in a drive-by shooting, according to officials. Security official Qassem Aklan was shot while on his way to work in the capital of Sana'a. Aklan was investigating security flaws after protesters attacked the embassy last month. Al-Qaeda has been blamed for multiple attacks in Yemen, but they have not taken responsibility for this killing.
Cell phone subscriptions are at a world high, according to the UN. The number of cell phone users has almost totaled the world's population. The UN Telecom Agency says by the end of last year, 86 out of 100 people had almost one cell phone in use. The International Telecommunications Union says China makes up for almost 1 billion of these subscriptions. India is expected to reach the billion mark later this year.
Prime Minister Stephen Harper is in Africa to attend the La Francophonie Summit. Harper first stopped in Dakar, the capital of Senegal, to meet with Senegalese President Macky Sall. The Prime Minister has committed $20 million in aid for African famine victims over the next 3 years. He would then travel to the La Francophonie Summit in Congo's capital, Kinshasa. The Prime Minister is expected to express concerns for human rights violations and violence against women. The summit gathering will also be the first time the Prime Minister will meet with the new Parti Québécois Premier Pauline Marois.
Plan Canada has organized an International Day of Recognition for Girls' Rights. After their Because I Am a Girl campaign in 2011, the United Nations declared today the first ever International Day of the Girl. The Because I Am a Girl initiative is a global campaign aimed at ending gender inequality, promoting girls' rights, and lifting them out of poverty. To celebrate, iconic monuments will be lit in pink. Monuments include the CN Tower, Niagara Falls, the Empire State Building, London Eye, Sony Center, Purana Kila, Hamonyan's tomb, and the Egyptian pyramids.
Canada's health minister is responding to allegations of wrongdoing to the Aboriginal Health Benefits Plan. Allegations include authorization of medical flights for grocery shopping, as well as pharmacists involved in making phony claims and an overbilling scheme. The Minister of Health, Leona Agluka, says it's disappointing that professionals and pharmacists are defrauding a system for Aboriginal Canadians. Allegations have not been proven in court.
And now with your sports news, here's Tyler Hunt.
Humber's women's rugby team was on the road taking on the Conestoga Condors last night. The Hawks entered the game without a single point against them through the first 3 games of the season and took the game by a score of 89-0, extending the team's shutout streak to 320 minutes. Over to the MLB and a night of playoff action that's got the sports world buzzing. First, the Cardinals blanked the Washington Nationals 8-0. The win puts the Cards up 2-1 in the NLDS. And the San Francisco Giants took the Cincinnati Reds 8-3, evening their NLDS series at 2-2. Now to the AL, where the Baltimore Orioles looked poised to take a 2-1 series lead over the New York Yankees, until some late-game heroics by 40-year-old Raul Ibanez. Pinch hitting for the struggling Alex Rodriguez, Ibanez tied the game on a solo home run, only to come back in the 12th and homer again to put the Yankees up 2-1 in the AL Divisional Series. Ibanez is the oldest player in the MLB to hit 2 home runs in a postseason game. And the Oakland A's, baseball's comeback kid, have done it again. Remember Coco Crisp? Check this out. Bottom of the ninth, A's down by 2 runs, their season hanging in the balance when Crisp steps up to the plate.
Crisp will send it into right field, a base hit. Seth Smith's coming around, and the Oakland A's will live another day. Game 5 is tomorrow.
The hit puts the A's ahead of the Tigers 4-3 and tied their series up at 2-2. MLB action continues today with 4 games on the slate. The Giants and Reds are already in progress in Cincinnati, while the Cardinals are in Washington. First pitch is at 4:07. Later tonight, the Orioles head to the Bronx and try and even their series with the Yankees at 7, while the Tigers and A's look to settle their series in the pivotal Game 5 at 9:30. In less exciting news, the NHL lockout continues to drag on, with both sides continuing to meet today to try and hammer out a new collective bargaining agreement. Today marks the first big date since the cancellation of preseason games, as the regular season was scheduled to begin tonight. Some other key dates to watch. November 23rd marks the scheduled start for NBC Broadcasting, a $2 billion TV deal the league reached in January 2011. The other big date is New Year's Day, when the Leafs and Red Wings were supposed to face off in this year's Winter Classic. And that's it for sports. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Tyler. After the break, we'll get the latest in entertainment from Catherine Ward.
Prince Harry's naked romp is a boom for tourism. The Nobel Prize winner for literature is announced, and Justin Bieber needs a new laptop. We've got all your entertainment news after the break.